Hello my friends and welcome back. In this section we'll start learning about Android components. In Android development, components are building blocks that define different parts of an app's functionality and behavior. Each component has a distinct role and life cycle, and they work together to create a cohesive user experience. There are four main types of components in Android. The first component is the activity. An activity represents a single screen with a user interface. It's the entry point for interacting with the user. Activities can be thought of as the individual windows or screens within an app. For example, let's say you're building a weather app. You might have the main activity that displays the current weather information and another settings activity where users can customize the app's behavior. And we worked in the previous applications and the previous project with activities. The second component is the services. A service is a component that runs in the background to perform long-running operations without a user interface. Services are often used for tasks such as playing music, downloading files, or processing data in the background. For example, imagine a music streaming app. The playback functionality could be implemented using a background service that continues playing music even when the user switches to a different app. The third component is the broadcast receivers. A broadcast receiver is a component that listens for system-wide broadcast announcements or intents. It allows your app to respond to events that occurs on the device, such as network connectivity, changes, or battery level updates. For example, you should create a broadcast receiver to detect when the device's battery is low. When the battery level reaches a certain threshold, your app could display a notification to the user suggesting they charge their device. The last component is the content provider. A content provider manages access to a structured set of data. It allows you to share data between different parts of your app, or even between different apps. Content providers are commonly used to interact with databases or expose data to other applications. For example, suppose you're developing a notes app. You might use a content provider to manage the storage and retrieval of the user's notes, making it possible for other apps to access and display these notes with proper permissions. Each of these components has a distinct purpose and life cycle. They interact with each other and with the Android system to create a seamless user experience.